Here in the UK, it is coming up very, very soon, May the 6th, to King Charles III's coronation. Now, if you're interested in selling digital products, if you're interested in selling your physical products, this is a great event that does not happen very often, but there are already more and more products appearing on Etsy right now. Now, a few ideas of what you could sell are stickers, invitations. You could do these either digital or physical print. You could also do t-shirts, activity books, bunting. So today I wanted to show you how we can create a t-shirt to celebrate the coronation, and we are going to be using the official logo from the royal website, which is free to download. The licensing is all there on the website, but basically you can use it, but you cannot change it. The colours must be the same, it must be identical. But this is such a great way to start boosting your sales. Get some reviews on your Etsy store, Redbubble, wherever it is that you're selling. Even right now, there is a big trend towards London, UK, having this all on like t-shirts and things like that. So even if you're not interested in making something super kind of short term, you can absolutely use different images to create something completely different. So what we'll do today is we'll go through two different options for these t-shirts, and I'm gonna head over onto the computer right now. Okay, so here we are. I just wanted to firstly show you where you could download the emblem. So this is basically the official logo, and there are certain things that you can and cannot do with the logo. Now, you can make any kind of product, so you could go and make bunting like this, for example. You can see it's really, really lovely. Here is the guidelines for the products. I've been through it, so you can do whatever you would like to the logo, but you cannot change the colors unless it has been pre-agreed. So now what I'm going to do is download all emblem files. Just here, I accept. Download. So that is just from the royal.uk/coronation-emblem. Now we're going to open that up. Open up that file, coronation emblem. Here we go. So, PDF just there. Let's take a look through the different files. So this is the one that we can use, and then it does go on to say about what we can use for it. So it cannot be redrawn or reconstituted. It's going to be available until the 31st of December. The coronation is on the 6th of May. It describes St. Edward's crown and who it was designed by. So the primary emblem is red and blue. These are these specific colours, and you cannot divert from that, so you cannot change that. So you can use it like this. You must always have a clear, distinct zone around the outside. So that's really key. You cannot recolor, shear, rotate, or distort. You cannot change the font. You cannot add a drop shadow either. So here's some application examples. So we do have there the bunting, a flag, a bowl, teapots, and these are all print on demand products that you can find anywhere. Umbrellas, pens, bottles, t-shirts. I mean, even just that, keeping it really simple, that's absolutely fine, and you can sell that. Secondary emblems, so you can use these ones here. But again, the color specifications has to be exact. PNG. Right, so I'm just going to use this one here. So I'm going to go over into my Canva account right now. So let's head over to Canva. It's just simply get some mock-ups going on. create design, custom size, 25 by 2500 by 2000. This tends to be the size I tend to use for my mock-up images. And what I'm going to do is just simply create some white t-shirts using these logos. So let's go to my uploads. So I will use this one here. Just keep it simple, keep it white. Just add in this coronation. In fact, I might just do a few variations. So let's have a look. We can kind of see how it goes and whether or not we want to add them all in. Work on the white t-shirt first of all. So let's just minimize this, and we can now just create like a really simple product, a bit like what we saw on the Royal website. So if I was going to sell this as a mock-up, I'd then change the transparency down to around about 90, just to give it a more kind of level look. And that then is what that would look like. Okay, we cannot remove this white circle. That is really key, really clear. You cannot remove that. Okay, so we can have that one there. If I take that one out, we could also add in this one here. And that's really nice. So again, I would change the transparency down to about 90. So in fact, if I was probably selling on Etsy, which is where I would likely sell these, I would simply upload these like this. I think they look really good. They look really crisp. It's very clear what it is that's for sale. It's got all the information on it, and you can sell it just like that, just super, super simply. When you have a look over on Etsy, there is not much this basic, this simple there. So I do think there is a bit of a niche there. If I take you over into Creative Fabrica now, so I want to show you a few of the graphics that I think could be really good. So if we put in here, Coronation. So each day there is a bit more that's coming out. So this person here has added on extra border, but they've left that bit there. So you could take something along those lines. You've got these cute little gnomes here. That's like a tin design. You've got God Save the King. I think these must be some of these AI images. Personally, I don't love them, but some of you may. So maybe I would take that one. If I was going to do like a mug wrap or something like that, maybe something along those lines. Possibly something like that. Or this one if I was doing like baby grows or something like that. So I would likely use something along these lines, which I think looks nice. This is more, so this is going down my aesthetic. Obviously you need to choose the things that are more for you and your aesthetic. I'm just going to download these. Right, here we go. So now I'm going to pull these across over into here. So there's 50, so it's just going to take a few moments. So then I've got all my images that then I can start to play around with. I was going to put this crown over. And now obviously there are images within Canva that you can use. I mean, I especially love this one. I'm going to create like a little bit of a scene out of these things here. To help me do this, I'm going to get like a frame so then I can kind of build something up. I'm thinking maybe like a heart or something. So look, heart. Maybe I might use this. Actually, that's really good. And then, so I'm going to put that quite close to the top, but this is going to go right to the very back. And then with all these, I'm going to make them like quite small. So like that. Let's go back to the uploads. I like the bus is cool. Again, really small. Oh, not quite that small. I'm just going to try and kind of like tile it a bit. So there, might have this guy. I'm just trying to, I might have to kind of adjust a bit as I go, but we'll see how we get on. Flag is really nice. Okay. Where I'm making it all quite small, it's kind of not necessarily always working. There we go. That, I'm just going to push that one to the back. The reason is because then the black then comes over it, and in fact that I just need to change the transparency of that because it's never going to look quite so bold. There we go. Have we got a telephone box? Not yet. There we go. The car is sweet. I'm gonna actually flip that car kind of the wrong way for what I want. And it's pointing the other way. Let's move that into place. Something like that. Let's move this crown up a little to there. I'm actually going to make all this just a little smaller. Let me just zoom in so I can kind of really work on it a bit better. So you might be thinking right now, well, this looks absolutely tiny, but you've got to remember when this is actually there and as your t-shirt, this is going to be so much bigger. Add in the little teapot, that's, oh, let's zoom out. So I might just make this flag a little bit smaller, like this. There we go. Then I'm just going to search through the elements and have a look. Flower. Maybe something along these lines is really nice. What I might do is then kind of like that, but then position that to the back. Yeah. So this bit here I might just have to crop a bit. Yeah, done. Go back to my uploads and just see if I've got anything else I'd like to use. I can use a teacup. The teacup's really nice, so I might just pop that in up here at the top, just kind of give a bit of blue up here. Zoom back out again. So as you can see, just like from afar, how good that's really looking. I personally really like it. I get that this kind of thing is never going to be everyone's taste. Whatever we design is never going to be everyone's taste. And this is probably quite a short-term sale item. So there we go. So that is that design done. So if I just zoom out slightly so you can see that, actually I think I just need a little bit more flower just there. Oh, not that one, that one. There we go. I just want to put that up over here. think, yeah, something like that, and then position that to the back. That's it. And now I can pull this to the front like that. There we go. And then that's just giving us a much crisper line, which I'm thinking works really well. So we've got some nice flowers, we've got the car, we've got the buses. If you wanted to, you could also tile in the King's Coronation logo, or maybe put that somewhere. But I think as a whole, that is looking really nice. So I'm really happy with that. And something else I just really wanted to kind of quickly show you is I've got one of these here, which I'm just going to create a new page, and I wanted to show you something that you can do over in Printify that I think works really well, and I think it was this one that I liked the most. Yeah, we've got this image here. Right, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to just download this one particular image. So one of my most successful, well, my two most successful products are actually on printed leggings, and I wanted to just show you a way that you can, oh, let me take that off, all pages. I'm just going to download this one page for the moment. So now we're going to head across into Printify, and I wanted to show you these leggings here. Now these have been one of my top sellers, and I absolutely love them because you can do whatever it is you want with them. They are quite pricey, but you are making quite a bespoke piece, and I wanted to show you how using some of these pieces you can really create something quite special. So let me go to my device. I'm going to come in to, what one was it? This one, I think. Yeah, JPEG. And I just want to find that tiled one. This one just here. Obviously you can select whichever ones you want. You can actually just select something that kind of goes over the whole entire thing. And then just here, it's placeholder options, apply to all areas. And then what you can do is just kind of zoom it out like this. There we go. And then you've got the right leg. Like this, front waistband, back waistband, and you can kind of move it around, you know, if you want something a bit different in it. So you could have the front like that. You can also, if you really want to spend some time on it, you can match it all up, which is really cool. The gusset, there you go, all areas, there you go. So this is how they will end up looking. So then if we go to preview, and I think something like these leggings, you can definitely charge more for, because I think they're so bespoke, they're so unique. So probably when I'm looking at this preview, I've maybe changed this around a little bit there, because that's looking all a bit samey. I do quite like how the trees, this is all mirrored though. I think that's quite cool. On the back, yeah, that's good. Left side, and they look really great when they come. Like, I think something like Coronation time coming up, I think people are going to be going crazy for London and everything that it represents, and something like this right now is just absolutely ideal. You can save these. So they were $5 to ship, I think it was. Yeah, $32. So now if we add on our markup, that would be $41.60, and I don't think that's bad at all for something that's really unique. That's really good. And
they could still sell all year round, these kind of leggings. Whereas when you're actually looking back at kind of the Coronation leggings, that's when you're going to struggle to sell that all year round. This kind, you've maybe got a few more weeks of sales. This, you've got all year. You can create really beautiful children's clothing with this kind of images as well. Hoodies, vests, baby grows. I think it just seems a little bit more friendly.
So there was so much there. It was an action-packed video and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you like videos like this and other ones, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have already got an Etsy store on the go or some other kind of print-on-demand store. I would love to hear from you. If you're concerned about opening a store but you're thinking about it, let me know what your worries are. I'll see you all soon. Thanks so much. Bye.